Yeah, I know. Of course, I got into recordings very early because Intro Psych was being recorded when I took it over in '75, right? The three former instructors had already started that. And we had all kinds of different recording arrangements over the years. We had, for a number of years, a studio in Arthur Bourne's that we used. And then that got shut down and became, I think, a computer room or something. And then we moved into other rooms, and we moved into, we did some shooting here in my office. We ended up shooting in a department I occupied in McKay Hall for a number of years when I was hallmaster there. And then we moved into my house and began shooting there. But by that time, we had lost our director and cameraman and editor and everything, and I had to do all of that work on my own camera, which was a fair bit of work. But I picked up a lot of skills, some useful, some not, from having to do that. But then when I finally realized that I really had to move out of Intro Psych and give it over to a younger faculty member, I moved into higher level courses, second and third year courses mostly. I had already been teaching personality for 20 years by that time. And I thought it would be nice to record. And because by then, virtually every student had internet access. When we started, we had one of the first websites on campus, and we actually had the business people, I think, do a survey of web access among our students, and only about 20% of the students had regular access to the internet back when we started. So we couldn't make anything, we couldn't put anything on the web that was required for the course. It all had to be enrichment material. But as the years went by, we surveyed every 3 or 4 years. Eventually we got up to like 99%, and now it must be 102%, I don't know. And then it seemed sensible that we would begin requiring that stuff. And so when I started doing the upper level courses, I just got a little digital recorder, just slopped in my pocket, and I started posting it on my old web server, which is sitting right there. And then eventually now it's on Avenue. And it's been a very popular part of the course apparatus, partly for students who can't make it. You're sick, or it's inconvenient, the buses aren't running, whatever it happens to be. You can just listen to the podcast. And even for those who do attend, it's a backup. You can go listen to the lectures again if you think you might have missed something. So a number of students use it as a study resource to review material. And now with the Echo system that came in a few years ago, they get the slides and the audio as well. So I think it's very important to provide as many opportunities for the students to engage with the material as possible, and the recordings do make that, do definitely fill that function for sure.